Today, folks, it's not going to be a good one. It's going to be an epic day because we are finally doing exhaust on the Gen 2 Raptor. I have went back and forth on putting exhaust on or keeping it stock, and I'm sick of it being stock. I want to try to make the 3.5 liter EcoBoost sound just a little better. So we went with the AWE 0FG full catback exhaust system. AWE actually offers a couple different things for the Gen 2 Raptor. So you can do the 1FG, you can do the 2FG, or the 0FG. In my opinion, if you want to do it the right way, just go with the 0FG, get the full exhaust system, because that also fixes one issue on the Raptor that I see a lot of people always asking what they can do. So that way you get the 5-inch diamond black tips, because everybody in their lifetime, they think about fixing their exhaust tips, because you see how nasty these are. It doesn't matter what you use. They're disgusting. I've seen some guys tape these off, use high temp paint. I've seen one person cut them off, repowder coat them, weld them back on, which to me is kind of crazy. So this right here, switching to the AWE with those diamond black tips, is the way. And a huge shout out to the guys over at Stage 3 Motorsports for sending this exhaust system out. I've actually used Stage 3 in the past, back even when I had a 12th gen F-150. So the fact that I get a partner with these guys is actually insane. I just feel like because of everything they have, they pretty much have every performance aftermarket mod that you could want for your truck, let alone like the fast shipping. I've always just kind of flocked to them when it comes for looking for aftermarket parts. And as much as I'd love to install this full exhaust system here in the garage, I honestly don't feel like getting under the truck on the concrete. I'm gonna head south. My buddy Caleb, he's a master mechanic. He's got a lift, so we're gonna go make our lives just a little easier by putting the truck on the lift. See, this is one of the problems when you run the Retrax Pro tonneau cover. I lose about a foot of bed space up there, so now I can't shut this all the way. Now I gotta change my life decisions. Let's do one of these numbers. That'll do. So we have the handcrafted 3-inch stainless steel exhaust from AWE. Everything was packaged actually really, really well. But the thing I'm probably more pumped for, two things. One, the exhaust node, and these 5-inch diamond black tips. These things are monsters. Compared to the factory tips, look at those. It almost swallows them. But these are gonna look so much better than these wore out ones. They're pitted, nasty, just, they gotta go. Caleb's under here already. We're starting to rip this thing apart. We're basically gonna start right here, cat back, and replace this whole exhaust system. I thought about doing it at home and getting underneath the truck myself.
On the ground?
No, I decided it wasn't worth it because he's a master mechanic of, how many years you been mechanicking? 20?
21 out of the dealer.
21? And you work on mostly diesels, right?
Mostly diesels, yeah.
There's two ways to install this exhaust. The easy way, the hard way. Well, I'm gonna see how they recommend installing it, and I'm going to see what the master technician does. And like I said, AWE offers this in a few different packages. So realistically, this is 3 different exhaust systems that they offer, all bundled together. So you have the H-pipe, which this one's going to be considered the 2FG. And then if you want the resonators with the H-pipe, that's going to be the 1FG. If you go 0FG, that's when you're going to get the full catback system. So everything together with the diamond black tips. So right there, basically what he's doing is, per the instructions from AWE, is you need to maybe soak your factory clamps 24 to 48 hours in advance just to make sure like you can break them free. But what Caleb's doing is he's loosening it, then tightening it, loosening it, just going back and forth with the impact, and that'll eventually break it free. Uh-oh, we've got a ratchet strap out. So this is just to break free the muffler from this pipe. Oh, great success. You think we ought to just run the truck like that? The connection right here needs to come undone because we have a grommet where the muffler is pushed in that way, which means we need to push the exhaust out that way. So we're gonna need to take these off and get the exhaust tips out of the way so we can get the muffler gone. But you can see right here, he's got this strap, and he's got it strapped up there to the frame. That's to hold this in place so it doesn't move when we're trying to break this section here apart. That piece of tailpipe, there was an exhaust hanger right here with the rubber grommet. We just unbolted that. That way it was easier to just take that whole section off and wiggle it back and forth. So it might make your life a little easier in the future. We've got the factory stuff all removed. So we have the factory muffler, the resonator, and the tailpipes. 4 pieces, that's all you got to remove. Now we need to put this puzzle together. So you got to reuse a couple of the factory clamps from the factory resonator part. So we use the clamp here and the clamp back there, which you can see we just took off. That way we can get these mufflers installed and clamped on. Otherwise it comes with all of the needed clamps. Yeah, so this thing sounds way better just on the initial cold start. We're gonna just go through and check. I don't think there's any exhaust leaks happening. The mad scientist Caleb did a good job, no leaks. And we are sitting at 1 hour, 49 minutes. But considering we have been recording, we had to stop and do some other things. We did this in pretty good timing. So realistically, without recording and everything, we could be for sure under an hour and a half doing this. It's literally been 2 weeks since we've installed this exhaust, and that's because, for one, I got busy that night. Somebody else needed the lift, but that's not even the problem. I had a work Christmas party to get to, and I was literally time crunched, and it started snowing like crazy, which did not help me. Then, the following weekend, we ended up getting a lot more snow, and it was single-digit temps, so it literally just didn't make sense to honestly finish this video out. But I also think the benefit to this was AWE recommends that you break this exhaust in for 1,000 miles, and we got to be pretty close to 1,000 miles. And I feel like doing that gave me kind of more of like get a feel for this exhaust. And I will tell you, 1, I would hate to go back to the OEM exhaust. 2, the cold starts on these never gets old. But anyways, let's just get into the before and afters of the OEM versus the AWE 0FG. So now the next steps are open your computer, type in www.stage3motorsports.com. I just like how minimalistic their website is. And because their site's just so easy to navigate, I literally find myself browsing just to see if there's something I need that I didn't know about. Kind of dangerous. But find your make, Raptor, 17 to 20 Raptor. As you can tell, there's a lot of subcategories for just about everything you could want aftermarket for your vehicle. Tap exhaust. There's an array of different setups. So we got rear exit, side exit, muffler upgrades. I think you're tracking. We want rear exit, and bam, scroll down to AWE0FG. Like I said, there's more than just exhaust systems. They do everything from suspension, lighting, engine, interior, exterior, and more. But again, big thanks to the guys over at Stage 3 Motorsports for making this happen, and we may have some more stuff in the works for you guys. Let's just talk about this exhaust. So now, when I got a hold of the Stage 3 guys, and they told me I need to go with the AWE, the 0FG, they're like, you will love this exhaust. You won't be disappointed. After now running it for almost 1,000 miles, I can tell you that I have no hatred towards this exhaust. Like I said, if I had to go back to my OEM exhaust, I would be bored. I would think the Gen 2 isn't as fun. Literally, just the cold starts and the tone that you get with this is night and day difference. People are gonna be like, well, what about the drone? Literally, I've been driving this thing on the interstate. I've been going 60, 70, 80 cruising, and it literally does not bother me. Say you were like off-roading somewhere, and you're driving a stock Raptor versus one with exhaust, you're gonna have a lot more fun with this. But I've always said that this truck is like a sports car Baja truck. And to me, adding this exhaust is kind of like the missing link to making this the sports car truck Baja machine that I think it is. And just to show you guys some of the in-cab noise, right now we're at 50 mile an hour, 7th gear, and we're at about 2,000 RPM. There's like nothing. There's basically like nothing. You can kind of hear a little tone. We'll speed her up. We'll get up into like the 65, 70 range, and we're gonna let her hit 10th gear. She's in 8th right now. We're under 2,000 RPMs in 9, and now we're at 10th gear, under 2,000 RPMs, 65 mile an hour. And there's like, you don't really hear a lot going on right now. So I mean, you can hear right now, we're just getting into it. It's not like this exhaust is like crazy, annoying, loud, just cruising. It's just got like a nice tone all throughout the gears. So now we'll just kind of go through the gears, 3rd gear, all the way up. Keep in mind, I am in sport mode. Yeah, so if you're just cruising sport mode, you can hear it's quieting down. We're up to 8th gear. Stepping on it. Yeah, so realistically, when you're cruising and she gets up into, 10th gear, lowers the RPMs, really this thing is not, I don't understand what people are talking about with this exhaust, but to me, it sounds perfectly fine. Alright, so that's all we got for you guys today. Just a little cat back install on the Gen 2 Raptor. So, if you made it this far, make sure to give this video a like. Also, head over to Stage 3 Motorsports. They actually have a YouTube channel with some really good videos. So, make sure to head over there, hit the subscribe button for them, show them a little love. And, yeah, if you guys have any questions, let me know down below. But we got plenty more content in the works with some exciting things in 2026 happening. Until next time, peace.